won't you look at that? I said, my friend, what you looking at? I think she is something for me. Excuse me, miss, it's my first time here. Maybe you can show me out of here. I think she got something indeed. So please forgive my...
Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope you guys had an extremely blessed weekend. I hope that you had a great Mother's Day if you're a mama, or if you still have your mom. I hope you got to celebrate each other and felt loved on this day. I hope you feel loved every day. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, all that shouldn't just be celebrated one day. It should be remembered every day. Remember to be thankful for the ones you have and love the ones that mean something to you, blood or not. But we had a really productive weekend. It was kind of all over the place, which I say in every video, I feel like, but this video truly is all over the place. I started out by prepping some chicken. We had some grilled chicken salads with homemade ranch. Allison wanted a haircut. I hate cutting hair, but I always cut everyone's hair. So if I do it, I want to do it in bulk. So I'm like, Allison, call everybody and tell them if they want a haircut, I'm cutting hair tonight. It's going to be a while before I do it again. Come on over. So ended up cutting hair on this night, and I don't think I picked the camera back up. So flip to Saturday, I had the kids over. I got to keep Lakely. I wanted to get the house cleaned up and get all the dog hair up and all that, but Lexi ended up over a little bit sooner than I thought. But Kennedy and Heather helped out and watched her a little bit so I could get this house picked up. I just wanted to get all the animal hair up. You guys know how I feel about that. And then we had a little bit of an emergency on Saturday afternoon, and then flip to Sunday, we go to Reagan's house and clean her apartment. She is working tons of overtime, and she had a little bit of a mess going on, so we all jumped in and helped her get her place picked back up, and it didn't take us an hour with everybody doing it. So, you know, somebody needs help, we all come together and pitch in, and that's what it's all about. But stick around, there's a ton of everything in this video, a bunch of cleaning motivation, haircut motivation, anything you need, it's probably here. So hope you guys enjoy.
Don't wanna wait another day, don't wanna fire to fade to glow. We're going under the weather, harder than ever, higher than high we go. I'm flying light as a feather when we're together. I'm falling like a domino. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. I wanna scream and shout, keep it up all night. Until we get it right.
Allison felt weak and shaky when I was cutting her hair, and she said she thought she got her shower water too hot, but turns out her blood sugar was a little low, so she sat on the couch and had a snack, and I dried her hair and curled it for her. I just cut about an inch off of her hair and then put a few tiny little layers in on the ends just so that it's not a choppy straight across cut off look, so kind of takes some of the heaviness, the bulk off of the ends. But it looked really cute, and she started perking right back up after she got a little bit of food in her.
Turned and I climbed right out as well. Someone granted my plea like a coin in a wishing well. We're going under the weather, harder than ever, higher than high we go. I'm flying light as a feather when we're together.
So Heather was out back grilling some chicken, and Allison had made the lettuce and tomatoes, cucumbers, bacon bits, croutons. She threw all that together. So I had made some homemade ranch to put in the fridge just to be setting up, thickening up a little bit. I put a dab of sour cream in our ranch. I think it just kind of evens out the mayonnaise taste a little bit, and it thickens it up a little bit. But I didn't even show what supper looked like to you guys, but you know what it looks like. You've seen us make it before. But my mom and Kaylin had come over, and I was going to cut their hair too. Kaylin, you need a pair of jeans?
I like my jeans.
Were they half off?
Hey,
Jeans, that's macho. Those ain't jeans.
They were 50% off.
I'm sure they were. They're half off the fabric.
Who are you sniping a camera to?
I'm sitting at the
They're
zebra.
holy jeans.
Yeah.
What do you want done to your hair?
I want that picture that I just showed you.
That's short. You better put a different shirt on.
I want it to grow out.
You want it this short?
Yeah, but you just been able to put it up in the clip.
Mom, I do it. If you want my hair long so bad, grow your hair out long.
None ain't pretty.
Get it down.
Well, what about I cut this bottom layer off? Okay.
Could it, but if I want
If you want it more, I can always take off. I can't add to.
When you're down and you stare out your window, hoping that you'll come up with some words to say. That's not okay. When you feel like you're fed up with heartbreak, and you know that you can't take another day. Well, that's not okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can never go back this road. We can never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? We can never go back this road. We can never go back that way. I see you standing in the corner like it's okay. Don't you know that you move with your body? Don't you know that you move with your body? When you're moving your feet on the dance floor, and you don't care a thing about a word they say. That's how we play.
So me and my kids and Kaylin have super thick hair. I mean, we have like 5 million hairs on our head. And then my mom and Heather have like 50. Like their hair is so thin. My mom's hair takes like 2 seconds to cut because there's not anything to cut. And then Heather's is the same way. They have the thinnest hair, and I would love to have thin hair. I know my hair doesn't look very thick, and that's just because it's long, but it is really thick. It was thicker before I lost so much during COVID. It's thinned out a little since then, but it is super thick. And I guess out of all of my kids, Reagan probably has the thickest hair. Her hair is super thick and curly, but yeah, I would love to have a thin hair. But everyone that has thin hair tells me, no, you be glad you have thick hair. I would love to have thick hair, but I think it's just, you want what you don't have kind of thing. So let me know, do y'all have thick hair or thin hair? Would you rather have thick or thin? I'd rather have thin for sure. You gotta take him out for me. You gonna watch him for me today? No. So I get this house clean? So Blakely can come over? You ain't cleaning your room. You're sitting on your bed. For weeks. That's what's been going on. I'm cleaning my room, but really you're sitting there doing nothing. Or you're an Alice. Okay, get him. Yesterday, I started filming. We made some grilled chicken salad, so I was trimming some chicken. I didn't even show the salad or anything else because Allison asked for her hair to be cut, and I said, since I only cut hair like twice a year, I said, call Mom and see if her and Kaylin need a haircut. Call Lexi. I'm doing it once. That's it. I hate cutting hair, but I cut everybody's hair. So anyway, they came over. I cut Allison's hair, I cut Kaylin's hair, and I cut my mom's hair. And I don't think I picked the camera up after that. So today, Lexi is bringing Blakely over, and I haven't seen her since Monday, so I'm so excited to see her. So I want to get this house picked up because it is a mess. I woke up to 2 piles of puke. I guess a cat had gotten sick. I don't know. So yeah, I've cleaned up puke this morning, and there's animal hair all over the place, all over everything, and I don't want Blakely in that, breathing that, none of that. So I always want to make sure the house is good and clean when I know she's coming. But I wanted to show you guys a few things that I have picked up for her throughout the week. Some was when we went to North Carolina, and then some things we ordered, found at Marshall's, all that. Flash will come back in, so let him get his talking out of the way. Hey, I need deodorant. Will you bring me some deodorant? Oh, what's up?
Oh,
Whose is it?
oh, yours.
Mine.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
What's a good song? Will you bring me some deodorant?
Yeah. And now come on.
Okay. We'll see. It's just her teeth and stuff. Jesus. Take the wheel. Okay, so Blakely is starting to teeth, and I know she's just 2 months old, but one of my kids had 2 teeth at 2 months old. But she is swollen, and you can see the little edge of her tooth. So everyone recommended, I hope that's what this is.
Oh, can I open the box?
So I ordered her, shut the gate. Lord, it's crazy trying to film in this house. So I ordered her some pumpkin butt stuff. It's teething oil. So pumpkin butt teething oil for her little gums. And then it came with some chapstick. So I don't know if that's gonna be that, whoever, whatever. We just needed the teething oil. Without the chapstick, it was gonna come in like 4 or 5 days. With the chapstick, it was gonna come in 2 days, so we just got it with. So at Marshall's, I found her this little Mickey Mouse, and it is crinkly and just a little teeter. So that was $6.99. I found her this little toy for her car seat because she is like really into looking at, you know, toys and kind of like moving her hands. You know, you can tell it won't be long before she's reaching for things and putting things in her mouth. So plays music. I found this at Walmart, and I think it was $13. Sunscreen. So we got her some Pure and Simple Baby 50. My mom picked her up a rattle, and that we just stuck that in there. At Ross, I found her a 5-pack of little onesies. So these are just so light and cool and comfortable. I kept Allie in these little tank top onesies like this. They're Carter's brand, I believe. Yeah, Carter's, 6 months. So she had a little chunky butt. I'd say she's probably 13 or 14 pounds. I mean, she's a chunk. So the white one, and it came with a green, then a little yellow. I think that one's super cute. And then that one has bees. That 5-pack was $11. And then Lexi loves Winnie the Pooh, so I found her those little Winnie the Pooh onesies. I got those at Walmart. I think those were $7. And then I ordered this off Amazon, and it is a little, or Walmart. We ordered it from Walmart. And it's a little aquarium that goes on her crib, lights up, moves around, plays music, and it has a remote with it. I think she'll enjoy that. So she's got all kinds of little goodies this week to take home with her. That's probably gonna help her. It sure can't hurt her. All natural, all that stuff. So I'm sending that home with Lexi. I'm also sending the pack and play that was upstairs that I folded up. I'm sending that home with Lexi because we have one down here, and she has puppies, and it's hard for her to put her down on the floor, like in the living room if she's trying to cook or something. So I told her she could take that home, and then she'll have that just for protection, basically. Not that the dogs would hurt her, but you know, you don't want to rat in her face all the time. So anyway, we're gonna get this house picked up. So tell me you have a grandbaby without telling me you have a grandbaby. Looks like a daycare in here. But I'm gonna start with opening these blinds and letting some light in.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
I found this little planner at Ross, and it was $3.99. If you ever bought these, you know how expensive they are, so I thought that was a good deal.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave and run away someday, someday. I've been saving you, and you save me too.
We bought this white table from Hobby Lobby, and we bought this just so we could put our internet things in one of the doors and slide that door closed, hide it, all that. It's next to the TV. But we recently just changed our internet provider, so it's all just wireless. It's a little box that plugs in an outlet, and that's it. So we don't need this sitting here right next to the TV anymore. So I was like, I'm moving that to the dining room, and I'm pushing all of this baby stuff back against the wall just so it's not sticking out in everybody's way, because it was getting a little crowded in here. If you've got a little one around, you know what I mean. It can accumulate quick, just all of the little baby things. And I think the table looks good in the dining room. I've always loved it in the dining room. We've just had to have it, like I said, in the living room to hide all of those little wires and boxes and things.
I'm staring into your blue eyes. We don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. I've been saving you, and you save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you.
I ended up putting that Bronco walker back upstairs because it's going to be a little bit before she can use that. And then I put that swing up there too. That swing just doesn't have a lot of power. It'll end up stopping before too long just because it just doesn't seem to have enough power to swing her. I don't know if we're doing something wrong. I don't know. But she's not a big fan of it. Plus, when she's here, we're fighting over her. We're like setting a timer. You've had her 5 minutes. You've had her 10 minutes. It's my turn. It's my turn. She's never put down. I told Lexi, I was laughing. I said, maybe by the time she's 5, she'll learn to crawl. We'll put her down by then. You know, she might learn to do things by then. We do need to put her down, though, because I know it's good for her to strengthen her little neck and back and things like that. But we just love her so much. Seems like by the time we divide her between us, none of us get a whole lot of time with her, so she's something special for sure.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are, 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 you are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution.
I turned around and Heather was sweeping, and I said, Heather, I've got to wipe the table down, clean all that off, and then there's going to be stuff in the floor all over again. Just go sit down, hold the baby, I'll clean and film. She was like, oh, okay. So I wanted to get this table cleaned off. It's our catch-all spot. Everything ends up on the table. I wanted to get it wiped down too. I knew everybody would be here eating for Mother's Day and just wanted to get it wiped down. Of course, we'll have to wipe it down before everybody sits down to eat because the cats are on it. You know, there's really not a whole lot I can do about it. I turn around and they're standing on the table. They will stand on the ledge above the sink, but they're not terrible about getting up on the counter anymore. So I rarely see one on the counter, But if they're up on that ledge, I don't mind so much, especially if I'm running water. It's basically the only time they'll jump up there is just to see the water running down the sink. But they don't usually come any farther than that. But they will jump from those toys on the wall to the table and then onto the floor. And, you know, what can you do about it? There's just not a whole lot you can do. Floors are so hard to keep up and to maintain with animals because I can sweep and mop and turn around and there is hair already back on the floor. You can see it. So when Lakely starts crawling, I'm going to have my hands full as far as keeping this floor clean. And I do stay on top of it. We have a lot of animals in this house, and I don't think there's anything wrong with having 20 animals in your house if you can keep up with it, if you can afford the food and the vet bills, and you can physically keep up with cleaning up after them. But if you don't stay on top of it, it can be nasty. It can make your house stink. You can have all kinds of hair everywhere, and I can't stand that. So I do try my best every day to stay on top of the animal hair, the smells, all that stuff, because we love them. They're part of our family. So with that comes some responsibility financially, physically cleaning up after them. So, you know, like I said, we do have a lot of animals, but we do try to keep up with picking up after them.
What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Listening to me crime. To get a little lost in everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on.
Reagan, my favorite daughter at the time, my favorite daughter right now, bought me a bog bag. Go on. I'm so excited because I take my laptop and my camera and things like that, like to volleyball games and different places, and I am so excited to have this.
And it coming up.
Oh, that's cute. I'm so excited. So Reagan had came in and went ahead and gave us some Mother's Day gifts ahead of time. She got Lexi a Stanley cup and Heather a Yeti water bottle that she loves. She's wore hers out, so she was super excited about that. Then she got me a bog bag. Allison had that little plant, but that was for herself. That was not for me. But she had got me a hanging basket, and I love it. It is so pretty. And Lexi planted me all kinds of flowers in these little planters, so I can't wait to see those grow and bloom. But we kind of got our gifts early. This was only Saturday, but that's okay because I was loving it. So Reagan has a job and is loving having all this extra money in her own place and all this stuff, but she does so good. She is doing very good with budgeting. And you'll see in just a little bit, we hop over to her apartment and we help her out because while she's at work, she's had some people just kind of making a mess and not picking up after themselves. So we wanted to help her out and get some things straightened out at her house. Oh, and Kennedy made us brownies with ice cream and syrup. She said she's balling on a budget, y'all. She started out with X amount of dollars to make it through college and came home with 77 left. So we got brownies, and that's okay. I told every one of them not to get us anything. I'd rather them just keep the money for themselves. If you're a mom, you know. Lexi planted me all kinds of flowers for Mother's Day, so that was so sweet. I can't wait to see those. They're so pretty. So I thought that was so sweet. I would rather have things like this any day as things I won't use. Like the bag's practical because I carry my camera. I carry my camera and my laptop places, so that's perfect because I've been using Allison's green one, so I've got my own now. So I took my dad, his donkey, and his seeds, and I had an emergency, a 911 situation that we had to go take care of. And then we are home now. It's been an eventful day, hasn't it, Regan? So all is well, all is well. Everybody's good. You stop barking, that's not nice. I'm petting you both. See? I'm petting you both, yeah, both. Flash, don't lay on him. Look at him. Flash. How about your ears off? Flash like not the ears, not the ears.
Oh, hey, look, you are a strong.
Oh!
Hey,
Give me a picture of your ears up in a ponytail, Flash.
you are a strong, kind dog.
Y'all be nice. Be nice. Good boy. Yeah. He's a good boy. Oh, really?
Are you okay, baby? Oh.
Get him back up here, Ellie. Flash, be gentle. Hamster baby. I think we only have one pup.
If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on.
I had threw some of Reagan's clothes in the car and brought them home to wash them. I was going back on this day. This is Sunday, Mother's Day. So I was going back to clean her apartment while she was at work. So I was just taking some cleaning supplies, just making a little caddy. And then I take all that to the car, her clean clothes, the cleaning caddy, my vacuum, all that stuff, and load my car up. As I'm loading my car up, I realize that it looks like the city dump. So I go through and grab all the trash out. I need to wipe it down and vacuum so bad. So maybe I'll get to that this week, but it is so bad. You know how it is when you're on the road with kids all the time running everywhere. It can just add up, and we're bad not to grab everything and bring it in as we get out of the car. So just getting that cleaned out and fixing to head to Reagan's.
Jump into that car tonight. I'm not leaving without a fight. Now you're always on my mind. Turn around, hold me tight. Turn around and we will be alright. Don't you be afraid. Just follow me. You don't need no space. Just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end.
So when I first got to Reagan's, I noticed that her dishes were pretty piled up, but they weren't as bad as I thought they were. It's just that her kitchen is so small that it looked like there were a lot more than there were. But I washed the dishes. Lexi cleaned her bedroom. Heather cleaned the bathroom and the living room. Allison helped here and there and played with the dog and took him out. And then Alden even stops by, and I put him to work too. You'll see that in a minute. Oh God, there's more dishes. Don't bring no more dishes. I give him the shark and he does the kitchen floor. But he had been with Allison all morning. He took her to get our Mother's Day gifts and he stopped by to show us our hanging baskets and all that. But I want to go ahead and share my devotional with you guys today. Do you feel like my camera looks crooked?
Yeah,
Yeah. And it's never crooked when I go to edit, but I always feel like it's crooked. And today's is Find Your Haven, and it's Psalms 107:28 through 30. When storms come, your children know where their haven is. They crawl into your lap as you calm the wind and the rains. You reassure them that you'll keep them safe, that you are the steady one when they feel frantic. Likewise, in their trouble, the people of Israel cried out to the Lord. They were distressed, frantic, and overwhelmed with emotion. God makes storms still. He is not distressed, frantic, or overwhelmed. He is the God who hushes the waves. There isn't a storm big enough that he can't calm it. There aren't waves high enough or waters rough enough that he can't deliver you from it. Trust in him the way your child trusts in you. Let him calm your frantic thoughts and bring you the haven that you need. Your child knows that togetherness brings peace. The same is true for you. Togetherness with your Father is what your heart needs the most. Thank you, Lord, that you're capable of calming my worst storms. Help me to turn to you for shelter, peace, and safety when everything around me feels chaotic. I trust that you bring stillness and peace to me. Thank you for being close to me when I need you. Help me call on you when I'm overwhelmed. If you're new, you may not know, but I'm a mama to 4 girls, and I'm in a phase of my life where 3 are pretty much grown and gone. Lexi's married and has my little grandbaby Lakely, and this is Reagan's apartment. She just got her first apartment on her own. And then Kennedy lives in a dorm at ETSU. She's home for the summer. Of course, I still have Allison. She is 13, but I feel like I'm to a point in my life where I'm transitioning over into the empty nester thing. Like, my worst fear was always that I wouldn't be needed, that my kids wouldn't need me, or that when my kids were grown, they wouldn't want to be around me. They would just push me to the side and I would be nothing to them. And let me tell you, even though you feel like that, when hard times come or when there is an emergency, when they need help, when they need safety, reassurance, when they feel like they have nobody else in the world, they will call mama. If you have raised your kids and been there for them, they will not forget you. And I often feel like I'm alone and that my kids don't need me. And then there are times that the Lord quickly reminds me that I am the one that they'll call upon. I'm so thankful that I was a friend to my kids as they were growing up, but I was first and foremost their mother. And I'm so proud of Reagan. She's came such a long way since she moved into this place. She, week by week, is furnishing her apartment and bettering it. She just bought herself a 55-inch TV yesterday and replaced the small one that was in her bedroom. And I am so proud that she saves money and she has the money to do little things like this week by week. I'm also thankful that Alden mainly raised them to have a great work ethic. Not that I didn't, but I was the first one that would hand my kids things. If I seen other kids with it or felt like my kids needed it, I would just give it to them. Alden said, I will furnish your needs. You will work for what you want. And he would always make them work for the things that they got. Not all the time. I know that he's given them things that they didn't have to work for, but if they wanted something and it was pricey, they worked for it and they earned it. And he is like number 1 big on family, work ethic, all those things. And I'm so thankful that we were able to come together and parent our kids and raise our kids. And when I look back at all my failures and when I have self-doubt and I think that I didn't do everything I could have done in this area or that area, I look at my kids and I'm quickly reminded that we did an amazing job. All of my kids have turned out so good. Are they perfect? No way. By no means. Not at all. My kids can be snotheads. My kids can be ungrateful at times. And my kids can be kids, basically. But they are so respectful and they have such a great work ethic and they're so appreciative, and I love them so much, and I'm so thankful for who they are. Each and every one of them, so extremely thankful. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had an amazing, blessed Mother's Day. And I'm also thankful that the Lord sent me my best friend in the whole wide world, Heather. And she is like a second mom to my kids. She picks up my slack and she helps me. And if Alden can't help me, she jumps in and picks one up for school or runs one to the doctor and all those things. And I'm so grateful. It takes a village. And if you're a mama, don't ever feel like everything you've done is for nothing, or that all of your hard work goes unnoticed, because it doesn't, and it will shine through your children one day. Lexi is the most amazing mama in the world. I look at her and I wish I was the mom that she is to Lakely in some areas, and I'm so thankful. But I know that I instilled a lot of that in her. So take some of the credit, mamas. You're doing the best you can. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Remember, Jesus loves you unconditionally, no matter what. He sees what you do and he knows you're doing your best. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Darkness, a fire burning in the night. Be a home for the world so broken. Be a friend to the lonely, the joy that he showed me. Make the broken things new.